Day 1 of LCS is in the books, and what a day it was. From pocket picks to championship rematches to multiple pauses. Let's waste no time and get right into the matches. 100 Thieves and Team Liquid take the rift as we see two pocket picks coming out, with both APA Ziggs and Sniper locking in Riven in his LCS debut. In the bot lane, we had Enchanters versus AD carries. This game had no right being as close as it was if you look at 90% of power rankings over the past 2 weeks. TL had a lot of confidence early game, but 100 Thieves matched every move made by TL. River and Quid had an amazing early and mid game, but a dragon fight later in the game showed the lack of synergy on the side of 100 Thieves. The story of this game was Quid, Meech, and River having a very solid early and mid game, but stumbles by Sniper and Ayla allowed Team Liquid to start taking the lead once the 25-minute mark hit. At this point, it's clear that Team Liquid will just win as 100 Thieves is just... Wait, what?
Everything, here's TP coming through. It is going to be Sniper coming in, River's diving.
They're sending it, Yon's the target here, and immediately they find him. The fate sealed, gets the shutdown. That's the Jhin already out of the picture, but can they get any more? The bomb goes up into the air, 100 Thieves takes some damage, but APA is down. 1, 2, 3, already killed as Team Liquid after retreat. 100 Thieves went the full send, and send they did. Sniper's gonna send...
Well, I guess Yon decided to roleplay the victim of 100 Thieves, from being up 4k to down 2k in a matter of minutes. This year, an LCS may be different, but Team Liquid is the exact same team we saw from last year. Win early and late just throw as soon as their fans feel the warm embrace of any sort of happiness. 100 Thieves take the game, and TL need to figure out these late game throws. They have 13 games to get it together fast. Quid shutting up the haters all over the scene as he's my player of the game. The most anticipated match of the day and a rematch of the 2023 Summer Finals. Cloud9 had an easier to execute pick and heavy CC comp, while on paper Energy had a much stronger team comp, but way more hard to execute, and much like a house of cards, it could easily fall apart. However, as damn near everybody anticipated, Cloud9 hit the ground running with a playstyle that we haven't seen in years, which is Blabber on a carry playing around mid and bot, leaving Fudge in a 1v1. My worry about this Cloud9 roster was, would they stretch their resources too thin, or would they be able to adapt game to game? This game was the answer. JoJo rose to the hype and took over the game alongside Blabber, meeting Energy at every single one of their plays. Once the mid-game hit, Cloud9 were off the races, with picks, teamfight wins, and just choking Energy out of any sort of comeback potential. Despite all of this, Contracts had a solid game and showed that despite the state of the game, he has the potential to turn fights in an attempt to scrape their way back into the game. After a short and moderate pause, Cloud9 wrapped up their season opener, sending a message to the rest of the league that yes, they're the real deal and they have their eyes set on redemption from the fumbles of the end of 2023. Jojo Pion, perfectly positioned Azir, awards him my player of the game. Make it 3 Udyr picks in the top lane as Flyquest with a whole new roster takes on the newcomer to the LCS, Shopify Rebellion. Regardless of the results of this game, if we learned anything, it's that Shopify has the potential to power up and become a massive threat in this league. Their bot lane was the shining star as the veteran presence of both Wild Turtle and Zazel gave them the chance to win. This game as a whole was LCS veterans on display as the 5 younger players struggled and the veterans showed why they deserved their spots. Insanity unlocked his Zac, giving Jensen a bit of trouble in the lane and turning a bunch of team fights, which in the end helped shrink the gold lead that Flyquest built over time. However, the scaling comp of Flyquest eventually came online and rolled over Shopify, not only denying them the soul that they worked hard to build, but also marching down mid lane with their 6 grub stack and bulldozing their way into the base and taking the win. While Flyquest would take the win in the end, Shopify showed a lot of promise, with not only their bot lane looking elite, but also the confidence of Insanity picking Zac mid and truly having a large impact on the game. Speaking on Buzio, he had a rough rookie season, followed up by some clear mistakes in his first game this split. He truly needs to step it up and show why he deserves a starting spot if he or Flyquest are going to make a deep playoff run. Inspired claims my player of the game as his Poppy was instrumental in denying the Zac engage late game and ensuring that Flyquest carries would no longer be in danger for the rest of the game. A battle between two teams expected to miss playoffs. This is a super important match for both teams, as it will not only be a massive confidence boost, but also give them a much needed win in the standings. XU ensured that everybody took note of him as he put on a masterclass on Vi, guiding the team to a 7k gold lead by 19 minutes. Dignitas was set up to cruise to the most one-sided win of the day. But remember, these teams weren't ranked at the bottom of the power rankings for nothing. Through both overextension and solid team fighting, Immortals was able to stop the soul stacking from Dignitas and cut the gold lead down by 4,000. While yes, Immortals was on a roll in mounting a comeback, all it took was one botched engage and XU deciding that once again, Mask was not allowed to exist on the map. Dignitas rides this teamfight into breaking the Nexus and takes the first win of 2024. XU decided every single second of the early game and claims my player of the game. Comment your thoughts on the games down below, like, subscribe, and follow my Twitch to catch me live, and I'll see you all tomorrow.